Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Gators, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Gators will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. For the Hurricanes, we get the first crack on offense today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and his linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
To throw, it's Beck. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is...
Just got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Can he make it to the marker? Finds room at the 30. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Handoff heading left.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Strong opening drive. This is play number 11, 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Beck. can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. They're going to the air on the first play. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And I tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a long...
Oh, and touchdown, Canes. They grab the early lead.
Chris, they just came free there. The punter looked like he got that off on a decent amount of time, but give credit to this return team. They get a hand on the ball, they block it, pick it up, and go to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll test the right side here. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end.
It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. He breaks free. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. And
here he goes. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. Second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Beck. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Gators offense retakes the field. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this round? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Powering through a tackle. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the important point after attempts. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Canes will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with it, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a short completion at the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Lyle. Defense ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. To throw, it's Beck. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to throw again. Snags a good throw. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The pass is incomplete. Dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's caught. It's Fletcher. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks? You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now for the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the ball.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's back. Checks this down to the running back. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And this pass is on target, caught. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. Brings up 4th and goal.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Dropping back. It's back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
And he'll set up to throw. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 25. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that practice.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. And they keep it going. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
Looking for a man. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. And that will give them the lead now. And they'll try to add the lead now with PAT.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. Eludes a tackle. 1st down, looking for more now. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll try the right here. Breaks into the clear. Fighting off the defender.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Now it's 2nd down here. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Critical 3rd down play from this offense right here. We'll try to run it with the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He hands it off from the gun. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. As the 1st down is still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Took contact on the throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Speck. The tight end has got it. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Fights through a tackle. Wow, it's another broken tackle. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a 1st down, and now it's 4th down. The Gators will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The last possession, they're able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Pounding away with the run game. Breaking free at midfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. To the air, it's back. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
On the field goal.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.